What's up, guys? Before the video starts, I need to give a unfortunate update about the 240. We've had a setback, so let me just show y'all what happened. The 240SX got hit in a car accident. I didn't do anything fucking stupid, okay? I didn't drift it and hit a light pole or a fucking house or some shit. No, this is a genuine vehicle accident with another vehicle. So this happened yesterday, on Sunday afternoon, the morning of the car meets, and it was a very important car meet for me because it was an event for this guy named Alex. Now, Alex, I believe he's a 54-year-old with cerebral palsy, and he was, I don't know what they call it, but he was getting moved. He was going to a hospice because of his, I believe, liver cancer. The caretakers reached out to the car community because Alex enjoys cars a lot, very much a lot. And so us as the car community wanted to show him support, show him that we cared. So what we did was, after the Cars and Coffee in the morning, we were going to have a basically convoy to go to his house and be as loud as we can with our cars and just show him that there is hope. So we did that. We ended up going. We did the little convoy to his house. Right after that, I followed this group of BMWs out of these guys, and we parked up. We started talking to each other, and they invited me out to dinner. And I was like, okay, why not? And we had our little cruise on the highway. It was a 3-lane highway, so we were cruising down the highway, and I was in the middle lane. I don't know how I can explain this. I'm put it as simply as possible. I'm in the middle. This is the left. This is the right side. I'm in the middle. I'm going. There's a car in front of me, and let's call this person the prick. Okay, so we got the prick on the right side and the sweet mother on the left side. Okay, so the prick in a white fucking Subaru tried to get into a fucking 1 meter gap between me and the car in front of me. So, of course, this white fucking Subaru prick cuts me off, no turning signal, cuts me off like so. I believe I was in his blind spot or some shit, I don't know. But he attempted to merge into my lane, didn't see me. So, as a reaction, I see this, and instead of taking the hit, I try to avoid him. So I moved out of my way. I obviously checked my mirrors, left side mirror, and I saw no one was there. I checked my mirror on the top. I saw no one in that lane. So I attempted to swiftly merge into the left lane so I can avoid this white prick, this white Subaru prick. And there was a CRV on the left lane in my blind spot that I could not see. And I moved and I hit the sweet lady in the CRV. Well, I wouldn't say I hit, but we collided, and that happened. So I didn't expect that the first crash would be because of some fucking idiot in a white Subaru causing me to hit someone else. I was expecting that this thing would crash in a very cool manner at the track or doing a tandem with someone, and I get my first, interaction. That's a lot of wasps. But no, it had to be on the road with some fucking retards. I'm going to decide to actually wide body it, unfortunately. And once you wide bodying it means we're going to have to cut up the quarter panel. We're going to have to cut up the fender. We will have new wheels. These will become the drift spares. The suspension did not get damaged. None of that. None of the struts got damaged. None of that. I was able to drive this home pretty good the same way it was before the crash. So it's still driving good. It's just appearance-wise, as you can see. So that is the unfortunate update for the 240. We're going to have to shift our focus onto that. The rest of this video is about the Quattro and getting the Quattro running right here. That's enough of me talking. I'm going to let you watch the video. I hope you guys enjoy. What is up, guys? Drake from Driven by Drake here. In this week's video, we will be continuing working on the Audi Quattro. We need to finish up in the engine bay, so that is replacing the coolant temp sensor, adding coolant into it, and switching out the air filter. And then once we get all those down, we're just gonna eye over everything, make sure everything is, tightened, nothing's loose, just to make sure that everything's perfect. I don't want anything going wrong. Once that's done, we'll just go on like some little drive, and then that's really it for this week's video. Upcoming for the Quattro is we are going to be putting in a racing seat, because the seat that's in it right now, it's an electrical seat, so it does not adjust, it does not work, so I have to put in an aftermarket racing seat. Speaking of racing seats, if you couldn't tell already, the 240SX got a new racing seat. It's nothing special, it's just an energy racing seat. It's just a temporary seat, just so I don't fly around in the car when I go out drifting. I didn't want to break the bank, but I did want something that is, comfortable, just ergonomically great. So energy seats, they're not anything special. They don't have any certifications behind it. So like if I go pro or some shit, you can't use this seat. But this is just a seat to be comfortable in, because you gotta remember that the 240SX is still my daily driver, my daily commuter for work and all that. Which is why we're in the 240 right now. We're currently heading to the auto store just so we can pick up coolant and to pick up that air filter. I would roll the windows down, but it's raining extremely. Alright, that was quick. The guy was pretty helpful. Got me coolant. I didn't know what coolant it was. I just looked and it said Audi pre-1996 blue coolant. I don't know if this is it or not, but if it isn't, then we can easily just flush it out. Air filter. And I think that's all we need. So let's start heading back. Alright, so we're back at the house. And as you see, I'm already in the engine bay, and I'm already trying to look for the coolant temp sensor. I hit up the group chat. They said it was the back of the head where the coolant temp sensor is located, and I believe I found it. I'm making my way right now of getting it removed, but it's getting a little difficult here because there is a line in the way of me trying to get it out. So I was thinking about removing the intake just so I have a lot more room, and then while of course I'm taking the intake out, I'll also be swap out the air filter. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's just go ahead and get going on that. If you want a comparison of what the old and new looks like, here's the old, right? Here's the new. Completely different. This thing has not been replaced in a long time, so let's just get that out of here and put this in. All right, and it's in. The coolant temp sensor has been replaced. Oh! All right, so everything is done. I got everything I needed to do besides the coolant, which we're about to pour in right now. Once we pour the coolant in, I'm going to bleed it. After that, we're going to do our first drive. So that's going to be very fun for me. So let's go ahead and let's go bleed it, and then that should be the last thing. All right, lads. This is the first drive of the Audi Quattro. Problem is that this seat doesn't move, so I'm very far back, and I'm gonna have to like really do that just to reach the pedals and all that. Is this steering wheel adjust? I don't think so. So, okay, so steering wheel does not adjust, but it's fine. Let's put the seatbelt on. Okay. Let's do it. Let's start driving. Oh my God. This thing drives so smooth. See, I don't know if the brakes work properly, so we'll see what happens. But we're driving! We are actually driving the Audi Quattro. Dude, I already know this thing's gonna be a rally beast, dude. The steering is 10. It is so much better than the 240. Well, I wouldn't say so much better, but it is better. All right, so we got some lunking going on. We're definitely lunking. Something's happening. Oh, we are running hot. A win is a win. A win is a win. I mean, what can I say? I went from a car that said it had a blown head gasket to fully driving it right now. Like, there's so much planned for the future ahead. If y'all want to be part of this journey, go ahead, subscribe, like, do whatever, man. If you want to keep coming back and watch my shit, I appreciate that. If you don't want to, hey, I understand. But hey, where do we go, man? Oh. What was that? I just got a fucking thing about the lights. Alright, so let's... Oh, shit! Shit. Oh, fire! Dude, I am not touching that fucking thing. I should probably step back, bro. I had to say a prayer. I'm making sure that my temperatures don't rise too high. Lots to be done. Lots to be done for the Quattro. I knew it wasn't gonna go right. All right, I knew it wasn't gonna go right. Gladly we're back. Lot to work on, definitely. I have leaks, coolant leak. I think oil leak too. The radiator fan doesn't move. Just found that out. So now that we fixed our fuel problem, we have to move on to cooling now, which I low-key expected to happen. So we got to do that. We also, that is next. We got to fix the cooling. We got to make sure the engine's running and driving smoothly before we move on to anything else. Okay, nothing else. All right. So, yeah, it's getting dark. I'm going to pack everything up, put it away. And yeah, so we made... Well, yeah, no, I say we made good progress today. We definitely found out more things that needs to be done. So, that's good. That's really good. So, yeah, I think that's it for this week's video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Drag from Driven by Drag. And, yeah, have a good night.